call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Houston Cougars. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Koch. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So Penn State's offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense.
He's going to go for a big one. Makes the grab at the 30. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. Going to swing it on second down. Finds his back in the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense has the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Houston will be forced to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Nittany Lions want to move quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Got the back over the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Nittany Lions are on the move. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Hauls it in. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice.
Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. The Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. With the run on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They march 72 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Wood. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Intercepted. Oh, what a play.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Nittany Lions come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw. Back open in the middle. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs.
Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. On the move, he fires. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Throwing right. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. West Virginia dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from Tavon Austin to Stedman Bailey, I think we may have just seen the next great one emerge. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Off play action on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Firing to the right, complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. As someone once said, from way downtown, bang, outside of 60 yards.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Finds a tight end.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Houston will be forced to punt. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Hit as he throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. It is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. It falls incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field to get things started back up. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. You can hear the roar all the way to Mount Nittany after he got in the backfield and made the play.
And they always give you something to roar about, don't you? These Penn State linebackers, I don't know where they find them, but year after year they find some of the best players in all of football.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just... And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Pocket breaking down. He'll take a shot. And his throw is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got his man. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Great job by the defense, understanding what they were seeing. They played the read game beautifully, strung it out. Quarterback continues to drift to his left. No space to get through. Tackle for a loss for this defense.
They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be dragged down. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Penn State! Fitted in the window for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Houston offense once again. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Punts it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. It's complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion.
That's a first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Second down coming up.
Now the play fake. He's got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
First down for the offense.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air on second down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Caught close to the marker. It's Koch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Trying to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Middle Tennessee is just getting blown off the field right now, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 28 to Louisiana Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you've got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And his first pass is incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Greer. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. So now it's 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just keep slinging it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. This quarterback part of their running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Houston will be forced to punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain, after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Very useful run there to get away from the goal line. He'll pick up 4 out to the 6. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Got his man downfield. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
At the 22. Good enough for
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. They're going to run it. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you gotta have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over. This ain't going to be your last, big fella. Like, you're going to make mistakes. It's okay. Put it behind you. Next play.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. To the air on first down. Right on the money. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And that is another.
With the catch, it's Greer. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out.
And you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. The hand to the running back. Nice move to keep running. At the 20, he's got space. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Nittany Lions will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Barnes. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. USF is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jim Leavitt, this has not been a blowout today in Tampa. They're up by just 1 over Texas. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Oh, better look out. Plows through the defense.
The return is brought down at the 30.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they...
There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
And that's good enough for a first down.
They'll give it to him again. Makes it past the marker. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Good enough for a first down.
They'll run it. Got room to work. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Going to sling it on second down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. Quick with the spin move. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
First and goal.
The Nittany Lions pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on first and goal. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on third down. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
59, Houston, 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They kick it away on fourth down. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball in their hand, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and then causing a fumble.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back. That'll be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They're looking for an advantage to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit them up top. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.